Was kakalaakin.
Hello there everyone, this is Mr.Orichalcos. So recently, I hit 4,000 subscribers. And so to celebrate, I announced that I would be doing a Q&A video. I took to social media and I did end up receiving a healthy number of questions. Hopefully enough to span the length of this video. Now, as a disclaimer, some of these people asked multiple questions, but for the sake of this video, I'll be only answering one question per user. So anyway, with that said, I'll be answering these questions in random order. So yeah, let's go straight into the answering, so to speak. So, the first question is from Not Mario Levi. He asks, have you heard of SMG4? As a matter of fact, I have. In fact, for a while, I used to have been a subscriber to his, but honestly, after some time, I just didn't exactly find his content as funny, so to speak, so I ultimately ended up unsubscribing. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad content creator, far from it. I just grew out of his content more than anything. Next question is from Kuragul Plays, I think I pronounced that right, who asks, what kind of anime do you watch, and do you recommend any if you do watch anime? Sadly, as a matter of fact, I don't exactly watch a lot of anime, so to speak. But if I did, I would definitely give it a shot. I mean, I really want to watch more and get a better feel for the genre. Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black asks, if you didn't do YouTube, what would you do? Or what do you plan to do after? Honestly, I don't know. If I didn't do YouTube, I wouldn't know where to go, even if the site just dies, or if I end up boycotting it for some reason. Yes, there are a lot of other content sharing sites, but honestly, I just don't know where I would go. I mean, if any of you have any suggestions on where I might end up going after, or if I do boycott YouTube, then please feel free to let me know. The next question is from Phil Games, who, if you didn't know, is famous recently for the glitchtale timeline explain video. I would definitely recommend giving that a watch. Anyway, his question is, what was your first Smash game? That would be Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. In fact, I vividly remember the first time playing it. I was quite young, I believe just starting secondary school, and my brother had recently got a GameCube, and he eventually got Smash Bros. On the Nintendo GameCube. And of course, the both of us would be playing it for quite some time, and honestly, it was just a lot of fun. One of my more fond childhood memories. And basically, to coincide with Phil's question, I'll move on to the next question by Lycanrock G. How long have you been playing Smash Brothers? I would say about since 2008. I know it was definitely when Brawl was getting a lot of hype, if not very hype. But I've been playing Smash Brothers for a very, very long time, at least 11 years, I would say. Next is from Decatron. That's Decatron with a K. He's a very good YouTuber. Made a lot of fun Yu-Gi-Oh 101 content. Anyway, his question is, what is your editing software? Currently I use VideoPad, but honestly I'm half tempted on switching editing software, because I've actually been just having a huge deal of problems with VideoPad, like constant lags, infrequent crashes. It's not fun. I honestly want to, plan even on switching editing software. Might switch to Adobe, but who knows when that will be. Hector1001 asks, are you going to make more Yu-Gi-Oh 101 content, or are you going to focus on other content? As a matter of fact, if you haven't seen my more recent Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 vid, How to Play the Winged Dragon of Ra 101, which you can see with the card over here, I do actually plan on expanding more with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, perhaps not just with Yu-Gi-Oh! 101, but just Yu-Gi-Oh! Content in general. I think it will be a lot of fun and basically another way to help get my channel rolling. Oh boy, this is the first of many glitchtale related questions. Rice Crispy Treats asks, how did you find glitchtale? By complete accident, really. I was just browsing through a whole bunch of Undertale related memes when basically Undertale was in its prime of popularity, and then eventually I found this animation called Yet Darker. I was intrigued, so I gave it a whirl. I was a bit confused by its plot, really, considering that I hadn't watched Megalomaniac first, but I really liked it. Eventually, I decided to stick around, just try and see if there were more related animations to this glitchtale, and then eventually I saw Determination, and then after that, Your Best Friend, which immediately after seeing that, I decided, you know what? This is some great content. I'm gonna sub to Kamala, to this Kamala Kuvas. I hope that this series is gonna be just as awesome as what we're getting.
Spoiler alert, it's not just awesome, but completely tear-jerking.
Grace Loves Anims asks, will you do another glitchtale on crack? Okay, so first off, the series is not called Glitchtale on Crack. The series is not called Glitchtale on Crack, but it's actually called the Glitchtale Awards, which is a parody on the Comment Awards series by Cowbelly. And second, I honestly don't know. I might bring it back, I might not. It's just a matter of if or if not. Oh, this is a good question. Pixel asks, what do you think of people who beg creators to work faster and upload more? Honestly, I just think they need to learn some patience. Then again, I'm not exactly the most patient person in the world, but honestly, they need to just learn to stop harassing people to just upload more content, even if it is on a very quick basis. Yes, it can be infuriating to have to wait a whole bunch to wait for your favorite content from one of your favorite creators, but honestly, I think the payoff will be worth it. Just bide your time. Just learn to accept the fact that they're not going to upload every so often, and just move on. Just deal with it. That's what I think, anyway. Hikaru Kuchinashi actually asked 2 questions, but I'll be focusing on this one. And that is, what's your favourite candy? Now, I'm actually a sour kind of guy. I like sour sweets. They're basically my favourite kind of candy. However, due to some dietary changes in my life, I no longer eat sweets or candy that have gelatin in them. But should I ever encounter said sweets that are sour and have no gelatin, you bet that I will do my best to go after them. Demercy actually asked me 2 questions, but I'll be focusing on this one. That is, how do you make good content? To make good content, I think you would have to just have a good long think about what you want to do. Think about what you want to include or not include. I would say give it a test run. Show it to some local audiences such as family members or friends to see what they think. Then when you think that you're comfortable with what you make, go ahead and upload it. That's the tips I can have to say. The next question is from Waddle Dee #1 Bandana Edition, who asks, do you play any Kirby games? If so, which ones? Well, right now I have actually Kirby Star Allies on my Switch and Team Kirby Clash Deluxe on my 3DS. And I have also played Kirby Mouse Attack, aka Squeak Squad, and Kirby Superstar Ultra, all of which are fun games in their own right. I would definitely give them a shot. The next question is from Kawa. Are you into any other Undertale AUs besides glitchtale? As a matter of fact, I recently, late last year, decided to give Underverse and Crosstale a shot. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of the Underverse Season 1 finale, but then again, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of cliffhangers. But putting that aside, they're both a great series. I would definitely give them a watch. Even though I'm not as immersive into the wide variety of the Undertale multiverse, so to speak, I do actually appreciate all that the content provides, and I respect all of them for that. Evie Metaton as a girl asks, what's your favourite colour and or ship? Well, my favourite colour, or colours actually, are purple and green. As for my favourite ships, my two main ships are Sylvaise and Cariel, so Silver X Blaze and Kara X Azriel. Though I am a little bit of a dirty sinner for also sinning Frisk X Kara. Please don't judge me. And the final question will be from Fluffboy over on Discord, who asks, do you support the Snom clan?
Yes.
So, with that all said and done, that's the end of my Q&A session. I'd like to thank you all for watching if you've made it this far, and if you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe for more future content. Like I said, I do plan on making more Yu-Gi-Oh content, and if not, I could do other silly videos to fill in the void. And once again, I'd like to thank you all for 4,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me. I'm not sure what to do for my next big milestone, but if you have anything in mind, please be sure to let them know in the comments, and I might keep them for future ideas. Well, do take care everyone. Until we meet again, this is Mr. Orichalcos, signing out.